Hi guys, welcome back for those of you that have visited my YouTube channel before, and for those of you that haven't, I'm Chandel. I will be taking you a full body stretch and a little yoga flow this morning, around about 20 minutes to half an hour. We'll focus on opening up the heart. So when you're ready, coming down to a kneeling position, taking all 10 toes and tucking them under so we begin to stretch out through the tops of the feet, allowing the palms to face down, drawing in through the navel, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, closing down the eyes as we begin to connect with our breath, taking in any sounds that may surround you, the fresh air as it kisses the skin. Noticing the length of your breath, seeing if we can deepen it so it fills up the belly with every inhale. And as you exhale, allowing the belly to sink in, hips and ribs gently sinking in towards one another. Taking 5 more breaths exactly where you are. As you take a moment, noticing the sensations that flow, the rhythm of your breath flowing throughout your entire body. Noticing any areas of tightness or tension. With every exhale, allow these areas to gently soften. As you begin to flicker the eyes open, coming to your tabletop position, allowing the palms to press into the earth. Wrist, elbows and shoulders stack. Knees beneath the hips, toes gently tuck under. As you inhale, beginning to lift the knees as they hover off the mat, engaging into the belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, drop the belly, inhale, take the gaze up. Exhale as you round through the back, navel presses towards the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze comes up. Exhale, rounding the back, gaze comes in between the legs or towards the belly button. Inhale, as you open the heart, gaze lifts, third eye in between the eyebrows. Exhale, release it. Coming through 2 more rounds. Last round with the flow of your own breath. When you're ready, returning to that neutral tabletop position, allowing the belly to engage. As you inhale, beginning to lift the right leg, we have a visitor. Tully's come to visit us, lifting the right leg, sending it behind you, continuing to draw the right toes towards the face, being mindful that we're not sinking into that left hip, keeping both hips as they face the earth. When you're ready, beginning to extend the left arm, allowing fingers to reach the top of your mat. Inhale as left elbow meets right knee. Exhale, press away. Inhale, left elbow meets right knee. Exhale to press away. 2 more rounds, engaging into the core. 1 more round. Exhale as you press everything away. Beginning to bend into the right knee, left arm sweeps behind you, taking a hold of the foot as the foot presses into the palm, peeling open into the heart. Gaze comes over the left shoulder. Continuing to press the right foot into that left palm for 3, 2, and 1. Without slingshotting, right leg sends away, left palm returns to the earth. Right knee draws into the right elbow. Pressing away. 1 more round. Right knee draws into the right elbow, silently planting the right foot to the outer edge of the hand. Perhaps shimmying that left leg back as you continue to draw the heart forward. When you're ready, left palm presses to the inner arch of the right foot. Inhale, right palm reaches all the way towards the sky. Notice the fingertips lengthening, the shoulders drawing in towards one another. Option to remain here or beginning to bend into that left leg, taking a hold of the foot as you draw the foot into the glutes. Nice deep belly breath. Finding that twist. That nice deep quad stretch. When you're ready, gently releasing the left toes without slingshotting. Tuck the left toes under. Inhale as we peel up into our high lunge. Interlace the fingers, taking a pistol grip, sinking nice and deep, drawing in through the belly, everything coming to the center. When you're ready, drawing everything over to the right, lengthening from the left hip all the way through the obliques to the left arm. Exhale back to center. Standing over to the left, reaching out of the right hip, right arm. One more breath. Exhale back to center. Hands fall to your heart center. When you're ready, stepping all the way to the top of your mat. Left foot releases, meeting the earth next to the right, arriving in your mountain pose. As you lift up all 10 toes, notice all 4 corners of the feet pressing into the earth. Nice strong mountain, open the chest. One more breath here. So we bend into the knees, palms sweep out in front, palms connect over. Exhale as the thumbs brush across the face, floating through your heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold our visitors back. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, one more round. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, palms press into the earth, this time stepping back into your high plank. Nice. Lowering the knees, keeping the toes tucked as we revisit that little core. Inhale as we begin to lift the knees, hovering just off the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lowering all the way back down. Engaging into the belly, both hips continue to face the earth. Inhale as we lift, sending the left leg all the way back. Right arm begins to extend away. Inhale, right elbow, left knee bend. Exhale, press away. Inhale, right elbow, left knee. Exhale, imagine you're pressing a wall away. 2 more rounds with the flow of your breath. Nice strong core. Beautiful. This time bending into that left knee. Right arm sweeps behind you, taking a hold of the foot. If you can't reach your foot, you can take a rope or the drawstring off your dressing gown. The gaze comes over your right shoulder, continuing to draw that foot in towards the glute. Foot presses the palm away for 3, 2, and 1. Without slingshotting, release as you extend that left leg behind you. This time left knee meets the outer edge of the left elbow, working through the obliques. Exhale, press away. 1 more round, left knee meets the outer edge of the elbow. Exhale, press away. As you draw the left knee to the outer edge of the elbow, planting the foot, releasing the foot. As you gently shimmy the right leg back slightly, both palms press to the inside of the left foot, lengthening the heart all the way to the top of your mat. Imagine I have a piece of string and I'm drawing your crown, continuing to lengthen through the spine for 3, 2, 1. Right palm presses into the earth, left palm peels all the way towards the sky, reaching out of that shoulder. Nice, strong, active fingers. Finding that nice twist through the torso. Option to remain here or bending into that right leg as you draw that foot towards the glute. All an option. My voice is just a guide. Moving with the flow of your breath, drawing that right foot a little closer. Option to come to that knife edge of that left foot. Gaze comes over the left shoulder, 3 more breaths. When you're ready, allowing the left foot to plant to the earth, releasing the right foot without slingshotting. Fingertips frame that front foot, right toes tuck as the knee begins to lift, engaging into the belly, high lunge. Sinking nice and deep. When you're ready, right fingertips take a hold of the left wrist, extending all the way over to the right. Nice deep inhale, seeing if you can extend a little further on the exhale. One more. Peeling all the way back through to center, switching sides. Left fingertips take a hold of the right wrist, extending all the way. Gaze comes underneath the right armpit. One more breath. Exhale, back to center. Hands come into prayer. As the hands float all the way down to your heart, step the right foot to the top of the mat, meeting in your mountain pose. When you're ready, lifting all 10 toes, playing the mat out. Bending the knees, palms sweep forward. Palms kiss overhead, thumbs brush across the face through heart center, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold, palms pressed into the earth. Option to step, float, or jump all the way to the back of your mat. High to low plank. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, press back, meeting in your downward dog. Taking the feet a little wider than hip distance, keeping a micro bend in the knees as the elbows rotate in. Palms press into the earth. Shoulders relax, gaze comes in between the thighs. And as you take that micro bend in the knees, see if you can allow the chest to press a little closer towards the thighs. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. That's when you're ready. Gaze comes forward, coming high onto the toes. Knees bend as they hover, and then allowing the sit bones to meet the heels. Press back up. Downward dog. Now you have it. Allowing the chest to press in towards the thighs. Left foot presses into the earth. Inhale. Right leg begins to lift. As you ripple the body forward, right knee meets right elbow. Right knee meets right wrist. Left wrist. Left elbow. Three-legged dog. One more round. Right knee meets right elbow. Right wrist. Left wrist, left elbow, three-legged dog, really open. This time when you're ready, right knee meets the nose as we round the upper back. See if you can silently plant that right foot. Outer edge of the left foot presses into the earth, engaging into the belly, windmill, warrior two, right arm forward, left behind, peeling open through the inner thighs, sinking nice and deep, drawing everything up into the belly. Squeezing that left glute. Shoulders relax. When you're ready, hinge the hips forward, invert the right palm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Allow the hands to come to your heart center, turning the left toes in. This time we come into our high lunge and a shimmy back a little so you can see me, allowing the left heel to lift. Squeezing that left glute, releasing the arms behind you as we transition. Right leg straightens, warrior three. Left toe drawing towards your face, heel and crown pressing away. Keeping the arms nice and straight with the room that you've got. Inhale, left knee draws into the center, reaching through the outer edges of the body. Exhale, warrior three. Finding the wobbles. Nice, lengthening the heart, fingertips drawing beside you. Inhale, left knee draws into the center. Exhale. One more round. This time as we inhale, drawing the left knee in towards the center, arms reach out. Interlace the fingers, allowing them to wrap around your left shin. Drawing that knee in towards the chest. When you're ready, releasing as we step back once again, high lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot. Rounding the upper back, right knee draws in towards the nose, three-legged dog. Bending into the right knee as the right heel meets the left glute. Yawning that hip open, shoulders remain squared to the top edges. Taking a gaze underneath your left armpit, can you see those toes? And then continue to press back as you heel open, right hip stacks upon left hip. Nice deep belly breaths, allowing the breath to flow throughout your entire body for 3, 2, 1, gently lowering all the way down. When you're ready, allowing the hands to walk to the back of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees as you sweep the palms. They ripple through the front of the body. Continue overhead. Palms come to prayer. Exhale as they float through your heart center as we make our way to the top of our mat. When you're ready, right ankle comes over the left knee. Release the palms forward, sit back into the chair. 1 step forward. As we switch sides, left ankle comes over the right knee. Sending back as you open through the outer edge of that left hip. See if you can sink a little deeper. Continuing this all the way to the top of your mat. Remember, if you fall, it's only yoga. We can come back. Moving nice and mindful. Eventually meeting at the top of your mat. Palm sweep overhead. Continue to take that right foot to the outer edge as we twist all the way forwards. Exhale, hands float through your heart center. Inhale, halfway lift Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, engaging into the core, walking all the way out into your high plank. As we continue to build up strength and open the heart, coming through 20 shoulder taps, keeping those hips nice and secure. Right fingers tap left shoulder, left fingers tap the right. We've got 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Halfway. Last one. Nice. Coming through your choice of vinyasa, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra, upward dog, open the heart. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Right foot presses into the earth. Inhale as we peel the left leg nice and high. As we ripple the body forward, left knee meets left elbow. Left knee, left wrist, right elbow. Press back. One more round, left knee meets left elbow. Left wrist, right elbow. 3-legged dog. As you ripple the body forward, rounding through the upper back, left knee draws all the way through towards your nose, silently planting the foot. Outer edge of the right foot presses into the earth. Lengthening the spine as you engage into the belly. Fingertips brush the earth, peeling all the way up. Left arm comes forward, right arm comes back, warrior 2. Noticing the inner thighs peeling open. Being mindful that that left knee is not sinking in, it's in line with the ankle. Sinking a little deeper. As you hinge the hips forward, invert the left palm. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, release, warrior 2. Hands come to your heart center. Right toes turn in as the right heel begins to lift. As we transition, making our way into our warrior 3. Extending the arms behind us, left leg begins to straighten. Drawing the right toes towards your face. Inhale. So you begin to lift right knee towards the chest. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. Exhale. Releasing. Nice, strong warrior. As you transition from your Virabhadrasana 3, being mindful that the right heel and crown are pressing away from one another. Inhale. Continuing with the flow of your breath. One more round. round, releasing, bending into the left knee, right toes tuck, high lunge. Exhale, palms frame that front foot, rounding the upper back, left knee draws in towards the chest, opening up as you yawn into that hip. Left heel meets the right glute, shoulders remain square. Healing open, can you see those toes? Give them a little wriggle. Option here is you take the gaze forward. Option to come into your three-legged dog as we move through our vinyasa. Option to lower down to the knees and untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Gaze comes forward. As we take the gaze in between our hands, option to step, float or jump towards our hands. If we're going to jump, we're going to land in our malasana, so feet are going to land on the outer edges of our feet, of our hands, sorry. So we're going to lift the hips and be in our malasana at the top of our mat. Toes slightly out, heels in, palms pressed together. Tops of the arms press the inner thighs open as the weight comes into the tailbone and the heels. Closing down the eyes. We're going to take 5 breaths here, connecting with what it is you are grateful for. What is it that brought you to your mat? Taking 2 more deep belly breaths. Gently flickering the eyes open as you release the fingertips to the earth. Beginning to straighten into the legs as you toe heel the feet. The toe mounds join, the heels slightly apart. Tailbone begins to sit down, fingertips brush the earth, Utkatasana. Sinking nice and deep all the way back. Allowing the arms to open up into a V if you're quite tight in, across the shoulders. Drawing everything in as you tuck the tailbone gently. Seeing if your knees are back from your toes rather than sinking over. We want the weight in the backs of our heels. When you're ready, hands come together, gaze comes over to your right. Left arm hooks over the right knee, pressing. Option from here to open up. Right arm reaches the sky, checking that the knees are nice and even. If you have chosen to open your palms, bringing them back to heart center. Inhale as we release, making our way straight to the opposite side. Right arm hooks over left knee. Gaze comes towards the knees, checking that they're even, palms pressed together, and then taking the gaze over the left shoulder. Option to open the arms, right hand to the earth, left to the sky. Inner thighs are nice and strong. If you've chosen to peel the arms open, allowing them to meet back at your heart center. Right heel kicks the glute, lower. Right heel kicks the glute, sending it all the way back. Peeling up to that high lunge, glutes should be on fire. Sinking a little deeper. Exhale, outer edge of the right foot presses into the earth, warrior 2. As we straighten into the front leg, hinging the hips forward, Trikonasana, left arm falls inside of that left leg. Right arm peels all the way to the sky. Notice that right hip in line with the left. One long line from the left fingertips to the right. Reaching for the stars. One more breath. Bending into the left knee. Warrior 2. Nice. Allowing the left toes to draw in. Taking it to the opposite side. Right knee presses into the earth. Allowing the outer edge of the right foot to press. Bending into that right knee. Warrior 2. Notice the inner thighs peeling open, shoulders relax. drawing everything into the center. When you're ready, allowing that right leg to straighten, hinging the hips forward, right palm unravels to meet the inside of the right leg. Left fingertips reach towards the sky. Notice that hip evening, seeing if you can draw the right hip in line with the left. Opening up through the heart, the hips. One more. Rebending into the right knee. Warrior two. Hands come to your heart center. Toes turning, stepping all the way to the top of your mat. Coming into your mountain, lifting up all 10 toes, spreading them back out, all 4 corners of the feet press into the earth, shoulders relax. Nice deep belly breath. When you're ready, release the palms, bending into the knees, fingertips brush the earth, or Utkatasana, sinking nice and deep. Drawing in through the pelvis, arms expanding open a little wider so that the chest is enabled to open. When you're ready, hands come to your heart center, left elbow hooks over the right knee, palms pressed together, peeling open through the chest, gaze comes over your right shoulder. Knees are nice and even. When you're ready, weight comes into that right foot, lifting, left foot taps the glute. Lower. Left foot taps the glutes. Step all the way back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, release, palms frame the front foot. This time, option to come through your flow or step back. Downward dog, 3-legged. Or ripple the body forward, 3-legged flow, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, press back, meeting in downward. When you're ready, begin to lower the knees, untuck the toes. Child's pose, left fingertips extend to the left corner of your mat, right fingertips to the right corner. Mount the heart, forehead rests on a block, a cushion, or the earth. As you take 3 deep belly breaths, notice the belly as it presses into the thighs. So it rises with every inhale. One more breath. Remaining here, but begin to release the arms behind you, taking a hold of the heels. Allow the forehead to rest, and then gently press as we come into our rabbit. Allow the top of the head to begin to press onto the mat as your fingertips and palms wrap around the heels, pulling. One more. Exhale as you gently begin to unravel, coming back to sit on the heels. Inhale as the palms sweep nice and high. As we exhale, left arm comes to the outer edge of the right leg. Right arm sweeps behind to meet that left hip. Inhale to lift and lift. Exhale as you find that twist, gaze comes over your right shoulder. More deep belly breath, lengthening through the spine. Exhale to unravel, palms peel nice and high. One breath here, reaching out of the hips. When you're ready, release, right hand comes to meet the outer edge of the left leg. The left arm wraps around to meet the right hip. Lift and open the heart, and on your exhale, finding that deep, nourishing twist as your gaze comes over your left shoulder. more deep belly breath. Exhale when you're ready. Coming back to center as we connect with our breath, palms face down. Coming to where it is we started. If this is too much, know that you can roll up a towel or a cushion and come to sit, or a block if you have one. Closing down the eyes, palms rest on the hands. Notice the gentle rise of the belly, the rhythm of the breath. So we take a few moments here, a few moments to notice the stillness. Taking in any sounds that may surround you. Acknowledging what a few moments of stillness has to offer you. Acknowledging the breath. And as the palms face down, allowing the energy to stay within us. As we draw our hands to our heart center. Taking the thumbs to our lips. For words spoken with kindness. For words spoken with kindness not only to others, but inwards towards ourselves. To our heart. In honour of our practice. Arriving on our mats and tuning in to what it is that our body needs. For becoming conscious with the flow of our breath. The light in me honours the light in you as one. Namaste. Know that you can take as much time here as you need. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.